There once was a man named Charlie Sheen. He was one feisty sex machine. He was wealthy and old, but his heart was quite cold. He was looking for a young, pretty queen. Under 20 she must be, fair and timid, and full of glee, for aged women are much too wise, cunning foxes that would lead to his demise. So to Jake and Alan he went to see. His friends conflicted on their advice. Alan warned him of the price, but Jake was a kiss-ass. He said it would be great to have a lass. Their words left him to roll the dice. He searched for women near and far until he found his shining star. With a slender waist, her name was Denise. Her serious gaze caused the searching to cease, and so they rode off in a brand new car. The wedding ceremony was oh so grand. The feast was large and never bland. But Charlie was eager to be alone with his bride. He wanted to take her for a joyride.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! To make cookies, you guys!
So he ushered his guests out with an iron hand. Now Charlie had a squire named Walden, and who caught his eye but this new fair maiden. In his sad, sad heart there was a cry, for if his master discovered him, he'd surely die. So he fell ill and was bedridden. Meanwhile, in the manor, Charlie put on his baking mitten and took a shot of tiger blood. Instantly, he becomes a stud. His new wife turned out to be no shy kitten. Because last night was such a blast, they woke up late to have breakfast. But Walden was nowhere to be found. When they realized he wouldn't be around, they decided to visit him before too much time had passed. But Charlie was sleepy, so he took a nap, and unknowingly his wife fell in a trap. Upon visiting Walden, he gave her a letter, and in return she wished him better. Be careful, he warned, or they could both get a slap. When she was sure no one was near, the message she received became very clear. Walden was in love, and she too wanted to be his dove. She ripped the letter with a tear. There was a lot more baking to be done, but in her heart, Denise knew Charlie wasn't the one. She writes her feeling to Walden in a note and leaves it under his pillow so he could see what she wrote. Once he reads it, he rises like the sun. Then one day, tragedy struck. Our good friend Charlie ran out of luck. His old age caused his eyesight to fail, and he was no longer the alpha male. He clung on to Denise as to not be a schmuck. She and Walden do not lose hope. Together they plan to meet up and elope. Denise takes Charlie for a garden stroll. Meanwhile, Walden was on patrol. But upon seeing Charlie, he began to mope. Suddenly, Cosmo and Wanda appear. Their opinionated thoughts they volunteer. Cosmo warns if Denise is deceitful, he'll bring Charlie's eyesight back and be vengeful, but an excuse Wanda will make for her darling dear. Walden climbs into a nearby pear tree and thought, I can't wait for Denise to join me. She feigned her hunger for a juicy pear, so Charlie kneeled and became her stair. Up she climbed and the couple was free. Both of them were filled with lust. He lifts up her smock and in he thrusts some baked goods into her hands. Cosmo enacts his promised plans. Charlie opens his eyes and lets his vision adjust. The next thing he sees is true unfaithful exchange. He shook his head as this appeared quite strange. Denise promised him it was all in his imagination. She said he was having hallucinations, and calling her a liar was not in his range. They went on to their unhappy lives, but Denise and Charlie's marriage survives. And even though love is blind, honesty is not always so kind. Without both these values, nothing thrives.
Yes!